I definitely needed to create a wreath. I'm gonna be using those gold rings that I love from Walmart. You can get them in a pack of 3 for $2.88. I'm gonna be using the larger one. I also picked up a variety of florals from Dollar Tree and also some eucalyptus garland from Walmart. So I'm gonna start by adding the eucalyptus garland to the bottom portion. Next, I'm going to be adding the white florals that I pulled off and add those to the bottom of the wreath. Now, all of these pieces I'm going to be hot gluing on. I also had this little lavender mix that had some really cool like greenery pieces. So I'm going to pull those off and add those around as well. Next, I just went in and added where I needed to add. So if I needed some more eucalyptus or some more white flowers, I added those in. Now this would be perfect on your front door. Here's a look at our wreath. Next, we're gonna be making some coasters for our outdoor space whenever we have fun gatherings. Cricut has this new product called infusible ink that's amazing, and I don't know how it works, but it's super cool. You can buy products from Cricut called Cricut Blanks. So they have Cricut Blank coasters. So I picked up a set of 4 of those. And I went into Cricut Design Space and typed in coasters so I could get them the exact size of the blanks, and I just made 4 of them. Next, I sent them to print. I had to print them out on 2 different mats. It basically just cut out a big circle for me. Now to add these to your coasters, you're gonna use a heat press or some kind of heat source. You could use an iron or whatever you have. So you're gonna put down your heat mat. Next, I put a piece of cardboard down just to kind of hold it secure. Then I'm going to lay down the infusible ink with the ink side up. I'm gonna take my coaster and put the shiny side down so that when it heats, it's going to fuse the 2 together. Then I'm going to put this little cloth, and then I'm gonna put the heat press on top. My heat press is gonna be set at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna put it on there for 240 seconds. I'm just gonna set it on there. Then when the 240 seconds is done, take the heat press off, let it cool completely, then you're gonna remove it, and let me just tell you, this is infused. I mean, you don't need anything else. Like, I wish you guys could feel this and see how smooth of a finish this is. It's pretty cool. This is gonna be dishwasher safe. You can do it on cups and mugs. This is really neat. Here is how I styled the coasters out on my patio. Next, we're gonna make a really cool rug from Dollar Tree products. So I picked up a rectangular rug at Dollar Tree. So I wanted my rug to actually be a half circle. So I found this piece of basket weave that I had in my craft room to make it be a nice curved little section, and I taped it down. Next, I traced around that edge to give me that nice even curve. Then I went in and I cut off the excess. Next, I'm going to be using a nautical rope. Now, I ended up using 1.5 spools of this off of Amazon. So I started by making loops at the top of my rope, trying to make the loops as even as possible. And then I would hot glue them to the base of the rug, the black part of the rug. I would hot glue those down. And I made those loops all the way around. Now I actually kind of figured out this pattern as I was going. Next, I added in 3 rows of nautical rope. From there, I went to the bottom of my little loop section and started adding in more nautical rope. Then I created another loop section by just hot gluing them together. And I didn't measure this. I tried to just make it as even as possible when I was creating my loops. Then I finished the piece off by just continuing on with the nautical rope. And here's a look at how this rug turned out. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.